Bone's brilliant reason why EU will come running to Britain for a trade deal. The BBC's John Motner said Britain wants to have its cake and eat it with access to goods and services without single market membership after Brexit. Appearing on BBC Daily Politics, Mr. Bone said, "It's perfectly reasonable, very fair on us to accept the fact that we will let the EU sell us £70 billion more of goods than we export to them. Clearly it's more in their interest to have that it is us. So, of course, they are going to agree to it." Mr. Bone said a free trade deal must include goods and services because you can't have one without the other. He said, "Why would we let them sell tons and tons of goods to us and not let us export our services?" The EU agreed on December 8 that sufficient progress had been made on key Brexit issues to move Brexit negotiations onto the second phase of talks. The Brexit deal received a mix of responses, with some Brexiteer MPs arguing that Britain should leave with no deal. Leave campaigner Nigel Farage said the Brexit deal is pathetic and Mrs May had crossed her red lines. Following the scuppering of the original Brexit deal, MP Ian Duncan Smith said the EU only got into action for the first time in months when it realized Britain could walk away with no deal. Mr. Duncan Smith said the reaction by the European Union to the failed Brexit deal was fascinating as it suddenly realized it was staring down the eyes of a no deal. Speaking to the BBC, he said the EU's need for a deal is interesting for Britain's going forward. He said, "They got into action for the first time for many months. The EU recognizes that they really do need and want a free trade arrangement with the UK. And they were prepared to do what was necessary to get it. That's interesting to us going forward. We can make that deal."